Hi, and welcome to AfterShark, WalletPop.com's post-show to ABC's Shark Tank. And we're here with Paul Watts, the man who stood up to the sharks. Hi, good to see you.
Hey, Jason, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. That was quite a battle last night. I have to say, I was really impressed with your medal.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, it was quite a battle in there. They came after it, and I don't think they really knew how to handle me in there.
Now, Paul went to them with a graffiti removal company. He wants to franchise trucks that basically any city in the country could use to remove graffiti in their town, right? And you would franchise out these trucks all across the country.
Correct. I'm actually franchising right now, so I'm selling the business in a box concept, and I'm selling it to anybody in the states around the United States that actually people that want to own their own business and become their own boss.
Now, one of the first sharks to back out was Barbara Corcoran because she was afraid of bureaucratic red tape, making sure that these could operate legally in each city. Is that something that you've managed to deal with since then?
I thought Barbara would be my biggest supporter of this when I went into the show with her real estate background. But my municipality contracts are only maybe 30% of the people that I really work for. The rest of them are property management companies, owners, business people. And once I show the cities and the municipalities how environmentally safe, non-toxic, and non-damaging we can remove that graffiti, we blow through that red tape. It's usually not an option.
On the show, it was a very impressive moment when you wiped the graffiti off of the stop sign, and that's what got a lot of the sharks interested. But at the same time, they instantly asked you if you owned that chemical, and your answer was no.
Correct. We don't own the chemical. It's really difficult nowadays to patent a chemical. WD-40 is not even patented, so you can't patent something like that. But it's proprietary to GRS, meaning we put our name on it. It's private labeled by us, and that's where they missed the boat on this whole thing, is I don't think they really understood what franchising is all about. I mean, if one of the sharks would have jumped on, they would have gotten a royalty perpetually throughout their whole life through GRS, and they missed the opportunity.
But both Kevin Harrington and Damon said they didn't want to jump on because they were worried that some other company will come around and get the same chemical that you use for their own rival businesses.
Your success is going to be based on you getting franchise fees paid on a monthly basis, okay? Once you put a guy into this business, why is he going to send you a check every month? He knows the business. He's getting his accounts. What does he need you for? And I don't think the franchise concept is going to work for this business.
What's to stop another company from doing that, especially now that they've seen Shark Tank and they know this chemical is out there?
Well, there's a lot of chemicals out there and products out there that say they can remove graffiti, say they can do it non-damaging, but this is the only one that, and I've been doing my research for 10, 11 years, and I have an exclusive right with the manufacturer that he's going to only sell to a graffiti removal franchise like mine, so we can give it to our franchisees at the best possible price.
So you do have an exclusive right to use this, and no one else can take your particular chemical.
They can use the chemical if they find it maybe through the manufacturer, but no other graffiti removal service uses it.
At the present time.
Right, at the present time.
Right. Are you worried now that other companies are going to try to find the chemical that you just announced you have on television?
No, because there's a lot out there, and I didn't divulge anything really proprietary about my company. When we were on the show, nobody knows what's in the trailer. Nobody knows how we remove the graffiti. So I really kept it tight-knit on what we do and how we do it, so you can't go out and duplicate it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Kevin O'Leary did want to buy your business anyway, despite the fact that there are other chemicals out there. But I think he did something he shouldn't have done. He said he wanted 110% of your company, which might have been a sign that he was not out giving you a fair deal. What did you feel about that when he said that?
Mr. O'Leary, actually went at it. I think when he saw me walk in as a blue-collar guy, came through the trenches and working my butt off here in Sacramento to do this, I thought he'd think he could steamroll right over me.
Yeah.
And I would just lay on my back and give up. But, I maybe just be a high school graduate, but I know when a deal comes to me that's not worth taking and all the money that I've put into it, he's lost a huge opportunity. And one day he'll want to call me, but his pride will probably get him in the way and he won't call me.
Would you answer the phone if he did?
I'd answer him and talk to him.
Well, he said that you're dead to him. You know, funny, for a guy who says he's not emotional about money, he went all Godfather on you for a minute there.
It did go Godfather on me, and I'm not dead to him. Because every time he sees graffiti out there, or he thinks of graffiti, or he thinks of graffiti removal products, I'm the first person that's going to pop in his head. And he's going to go, dang, that guy had it right. I should have jumped on. We could have been great partners together, but he totally blew it. Maybe it was my fault because I didn't explain what franchising is all about. Maybe I should have had a definition of what franchising is up there.
Yeah, maybe you could have schooled Kevin O'Leary. That would have gone over even better than what we saw last night. That's a great idea. But so, by the way, one last question: where's your business now? Have you started franchising even without these guys' help?
We are franchising right now. We're the nation's first completely removal franchise company in the nation. And Dave Waldman from the Franchise Maker took our business as a small business and actually wrote the documents for it, got us franchised within 6 to 7 months, and now we're offering it nationwide. So it's huge.
How many have you sold so far? How many franchises?
Well, we've only been approved, in the past 2.5 months, and I've been answering emails and sending out FDDs and applications and everything. So we're just in the process of pre-qualifying some people.
Right. Well, he's plowing forward, even though the sharks blew up on him and their heads almost exploded when he told them no. Paul, thanks for joining us today. It's great to hear that you had the fortitude to stand up to these guys and call a bad deal for what it is. A lot of people go in there and just take the money. So congratulations on that.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And if you want to see,
for watching it.
Yeah, sure. More videos will be right here on WalletPop.com's AfterShark. I'm Jason Cochran.